Hi Year 11, I'm here to talk to you today about why you should take A-Level History. We're going to be studying a vast range of topics from the Tudors to America, specifically looking at the Civil Rights Movement, and also the rise of Hitler, Weimar Germany, and World War II. This course is split across 2 years and into 4 examinations. You will be doing 2 exams at the end of AS level and 2 exams at the end of A level. At AS, we will be studying the Tudors in Wales and England, 1485 to 1603. This is covering Henry VII, the Welsh king, Henry VIII and his 6 wives, Edward, the boy king, Bloody Mary, and Elizabeth I and the defeat of the Spanish Armada. After this, still at AS level, so in the first year, we'll be going on to looking at an in-depth study of Weimar Germany and its challenges. This is essentially from the end of World War I, looking at some of the problems that Germany were facing, and then the rise of Adolf Hitler. Both those exams will be done at the end of your first year of your A-levels, and we will move on then to Year 2. In this year, we will study the American century, looking at America as a country from 1890 to 1990, the 100 years in which America became a superpower, thinking really closely about how it became the most powerful country in the world, and also the issues of civil rights throughout this, looking at Martin Luther King and Malcolm X as examples. For those of you doing GCSE history, you will know that we weren't able to do this topic this year, so it's a really great opportunity for you to move on to this and to study it in further detail if you wanted to. The second exam in A-level history in the second year is a continuation of what we did at AS level, and it's going to be looking at Nazi Germany, which was a party in power from 1933 to 1945, also looking at World War II and the Holocaust. Finally, you will be doing a historical investigation, i.e. coursework. At the moment, we're yet to have decided a topic for this, but we can decide that as a class or even potentially individually. You can choose something that you are super interested in, and we can guide you through the best way to do this. So overall, you will be taking an exam which covers 2 topics at the end of your first year, an exam which covers 2 topics at the end of your second year, and there will also be a historical investigation, i.e. coursework throughout it. The aims of this course are to stimulate an interest and fascination in the history of this country and the world, and to continue to develop the skills and knowledge learnt at GCSE and Key Stage 3. You'll be able to continue some of these skills, such as understanding knowledge of the past, developing historical skills like analysis, interpretation, and evaluation, developing an understanding of themes, concepts, and skills, understanding cause, change, and continuity, as well as looking at significant events, individuals, and issues. We're also going to be able to study interpretations and see how different historians and different people react and judge different periods of time. Finally, it's going to give you a general awareness and help you to understand the nature of historical evidence and the methods that are used by historians. So where will history take you? History A-level can create many opportunities in the future, whether you decide to go to university or not. If you decide to do a history degree, your job opportunities might be more specific, but the skills that you would learn at History A-level will equip you for a variety of job roles, and in general, they can help you to develop a deeper thinking approach and just help you to understand the world that we live in better. To be specific, history can take you into the law. You could become a lawyer, a barrister, a solicitor, or a legal secretary. It could also take you more specifically into admin roles like working in a museum or being a civil servant. It can take you down a much more creative route, and you could become a theatre or TV designer or a museum display designer. The research aspect of history can be seen as a really positive quality for potential being a researcher, a news reporter, a book editor, or a journalist. It could also be more specifically if you're interested in archaeology or being a librarian, and that doesn't just mean working in the local library, but also working in big research units trying to help scholars to understand different areas of history or the world, being specifically an antique dealer or an art gallery curator. So history can take you in lots of different ways, and if you're really lucky, you could even become a history teacher. So what next? If you're interested in taking History A Level, please contact me, Miss Smith, Miss Teague, or Miss Fern for any further information. There's more detail on the course outline in the A Level prospectus, but please don't hesitate to contact us if you do need anything else. Thank you for listening.